Hey everyone, welcome back to Valley Hatchery's Chicken Support Insight, where we help you raise strong, healthy backyard flocks with confidence. I'm Cortney here with Nikki today.
Hi everyone!
And today we're talking about how chickens can support garden productivity. Things like timing, manure use, pest cycles, and seasonal planning. All right, let's dive in. So, how should people think about timing chickens around garden cycles?
Well, in the spring, when you're preparing your flower beds, chickens can scratch and till cover crops or crop residue into the soil before planting. But in the late spring or summer, it's probably a good idea to keep the chickens out of active planting beds because they will eat the seedlings, dig up crops, or ruin any kind of mulching effort. But you can actually use fencing to keep them out of no-go areas, and you can actually keep them in between the beds or along the perimeter to help control pests like bugs or beetles. But in the fall, you can put them in the empty garden beds after the final harvest because they will eat the leftover crop debris, the larvae, and the weed seeds while scratching to incorporate their manure.
Yeah, that planning piece really matters. Chickens can help or hurt depending on when you let them in. So waiting for the fall is perfect.
Exactly. Okay, Courtney, what is the right way to think about chicken manure and compost in the garden?
So fresh manure is high in nitrogen and ammonia. Applied directly to beds, especially around younger plants or seeds. It can burn roots and tender growth. This can stunt plants, causing leaf yellowing and even kill them. It is recommended to apply it in the fall and allow it to break down over winter before planting in the spring. This improves soil structure, feeds the soil, not just the plant, increases nutrition stability, and builds long-term fertility. Think of fresh manure as a raw material. Composing transform it into a soil-building amendment. The goal isn't just feeding the crop, it's improving the soil so every future crop performs better.
Exactly. It's not about dumping manure everywhere, it's about using it intentionally. And we actually have a blog that goes deeper into early season planning, especially around compost timing and how poultry fits into garden systems. It was written with winter planning in mind, but the manure and soil timing still applies right now as you're getting beds ready. We'll link it in the description if you want to dig in.
Thanks, Nikki. That's great. So, how do chickens help with pest and weed management when used correctly?
Well, of course, we all know chickens are great foragers, and I said in one of the previous questions, they eat the weeds and the seedlings before they get out of control, and it eliminates the need for hand weeding or weed killers. They also control insects that are bad for gardens, such as grubs, beetles, ticks, and mosquitoes, and they can scratch at that soil to till it and aerate the soil. Not to mention, their manure provides high-quality, free fertilizer while foraging. But keep in mind, chickens reduce pressure, but they do not eliminate pests completely, but they are great to integrate into your garden.
Yep, that's true. It's not a magic fix, but it definitely shifts the balance in your favor.
And Courtney, how do rotational grazing or chicken tractors fit into garden systems?
So healthy soil equals healthier plants, stronger roots, better yields, and fewer problems long term. If you'd like, I can provide a short version you could share with customers or an educated content.
Right, and it gives people the options whether they're on a big lot or a smaller backyard.
Hopefully this helps people see chickens as part of their garden plan and not just something happening nearby.
Take a minute to think about where your chickens fit into your season's timing and goals.
And ask yourself, how are your chickens helping your garden thrive?
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now.